Hey guys, welcome back to Perkins Garage. Got a little hanky-panky behind me here. Right now I'm about to show you putting the center console in. So I know it's been a little bit since I posted anything. May is a hectic month for me. I got my daughter's birthday, we just had that last week. My wife's birthday, my son's birthday, those are both at the end of the month. And Mother's Day, had to deal with that. Not deal with it, calm down, go through it. And then Memorial Day, which is a big thing for me being a veteran. So it's a pretty rough month for me. But I have gotten some work done. Got council done in the old hanky-panky. And without further ado, we'll show you that. Here we go. I got the center console for Hank. Showed you guys this before. So this is the base. I'm gonna work on putting it in tonight. Well, I'll get started with it. I don't know if we'll finish it. I had to order the top plate for it. So this one here is for a stick shift car, so jamming gears. That's what came with it, so this will go on the shelf. Oh, wrong way. So you can see the difference. Here's where your floor shift goes for the automatic. So they are definitely different. So I'm gonna work on, so the problem is here, I'm having, I know it's been a while since I've posted anything on YouTube. Been kind of busy. Started with a new company, so got that going on. And the next thing I need to do for Hank is put the center console in. But it's really hard to do that because I gotta pull the seats out, pull the carpet up, and deal with that to get it mounted correctly. And it just sucks because it's running and driving right now, and I'd rather just drive it the way it is, but it'd be nice to have a console, something to use an armrest or put stove stuff, tools, whatever, instead of reaching over to the glove box, but whatever. So I'm gonna work on that tonight, and I'm also my cousin's Mr. Hooters. Ow! It's missing a wing. I don't know if I'm gonna get this tonight, but that's gonna be this week too. I gotta weld that back on. Put that in the yard to deter birds from the garden, which is also deterring birds from the bird feeder, which is fine with me. Maybe it'll deter mice too, because we get mice out here. But yeah, some re-rod, horseshoes, some tin snips it looks like, and some saw blade, and shovel. That's what it is. Thanks, Bob. All right, I'm gonna start pulling the interior out of the car and pull the carpet out. So we'll go from there. Stay tuned. What's the button down on this guy? There it is. Alright. Alright, I'm gonna get the seats out. Yay! Like a taco. And here we go. Just had a Wartsky minute here, or an epiphany as he would call it. I think I can just flip this up over. Then I don't gotta take that chair or that seat out. Chair. What an idiot. Alright. I'm gonna get a vacuum, clean this up. This is all from the bottom of my seat because it's from these are they're not original Malibu or Chevelle seats because of the way that they are. I don't know. I looking them up. They might be out of a Buick or a Pontiac or actually I think the rear seat is out of a Pontiac. The back section. These might even be out of Monte Carlo. I have no idea, but they're not a Chevelle. They're not Chevelle seats. They're the same exact style and bolt and everything. Just the stitching, but they are old, as you can tell. I gotta get them repadded and what do you call it? Recovered. I'm gonna vacuum this up, and I think I'm just gonna flip it over. I don't know if I can. So I gotta pull it out from underneath there. I'm gonna try though. That's the plan. All right, stay tuned. Don't follow me on how to, well, you never see it, but I did a horrible job at doing this. If you want to learn how to install like carpet, stuff like that, check out Morsky Repair. He did it in his, I think it was his Galaxy 5. It was a black Galaxy with red interior, and he does a really good job of installing the carpet, and he's done it before. This is my first time ever doing it, and I never even looked up how to do it properly. You're supposed to take like a punch, heat it up, and then go through the bolt hole and stuff, so you don't have this giant square cut out like I did, because I'm an idiot. So, all right, I gotta take the seat belts off. I think we can just flip it up over that seat. Fold it down. Okay, now we got, anyway, now I gotta make some measurements here, and then there's a bracket that goes back here that attaches to the console. So yeah, I know this thing has to move forward, so I'm gonna deal with that right now. Jump back with you in a minute. Alright, so this guy that I found on YouTube said that this needs to be 17 inches from, so this is the mounting bracket for the back part of the console. It needs to be 17 inches back from the hump where it starts to go up for the rear seat. 17 1/8. I don't think that matters that much, but he's on YouTube, so I'm gonna trust him. So he welded his in place. I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna use the screws that they supplied, because that would make it factory. I mean, that's what it would have came with. So here we go. And now I realize I am going to have to take the other seat out in order to screw the other side in. So, all right. Let's get this side down. Nope. Don't like where you're going. Be somewhat level. Nailed it. Now I gotta find the other screw that went underneath the car. Might be a little crooked. Alright, I'm gonna take the other seat out. Get this center console out here. And then we gotta adjust where that goes. In order to do that, I gotta flip you back down over here. Needs to be cleaned anyway. We'll pull that down over here. Yep. Be able to screw that in there. I like that. Nail it. Alright, there's no instructions. I'm just gonna wing it and figure it out on my own, I guess. Guess it's supposed to sit in there. Alright, I got the thing measured and it's on there, and now I'm gonna secure this down and then adjust this and secure that down. I'm probably doing everything completely wrong. I think I am, because I think this is supposed to sit right there. No, there's no way. It's gotta sit down there. Yeah, no. I'm about 85% sure that I'm doing it right. So let's go from there. 85 is better than 84. Alright. The old hole up. Put the extendo on. Did some measuring and marking and stuff to kind of get these lined up that I made. I'm using the self tappers like the factory would have used, because I'm not fancy. That's what was sent. So just gonna temporary that one in. Probably end up breaking these freaking screw heads off. That's in. Nailed it. That's in. Nailed it. Definitely crooked. Fix that with that. Definitely cut the carpet wrong. because you're not supposed to cut this part of it apparently. Alright, now we can adjust this on it. Oh, that's good because the wires will come through the front part. I thought they went underneath the carpet, which we could probably tuck them under there, but it's only just a little 2-wire part of the harness that goes through here. So, okay. All right, I'm gonna get these mounted. Kind of straighten it, and then go from there. How many of you noticed that I didn't put the rear part of the carpet back down? I just realized that. So now I gotta take this thing back off and then flip that down and drill through that. Damn it. See, old Morsky and Puddin grew up and got themselves some Milwaukee razor knives. Been using these for like 10 years. Nothing beats a Leatherman though. These are, I mean, they're good for cutting carpet. Especially if your knife's dull, like mine always is. Keep screaming, guys. I don't know what I'm doing. And like I said, when I actually get this thing done, I'm gonna have somebody do the interior for it, new carpet and everything. So. Nobody's gonna see it. Oh. There's good buds out there protecting. Again, I'm not a professional. I've never done this before. This is my first time. I'm probably going to replace this carpet anyway. I'm going to have somebody professionally do it. Because I feel like throwing a bunch of money away at this car again. But make it easier. I mean, to find it. I mean, when I Google center console guy, or center console for 1970 Chevelle, I got a guy that rambles about welding these things down and measurements and trying to hold a tape measure stuff. Don't get me wrong, I'm not good at the filming either, but there should be more options. This is what I'm doing. Yeah, just like Morsky and Puddin. Flipping the blade. Anywho. Wiring's gonna be for a different day. Yeah. Like that. definitely not supposed to rub on that. Okay. Didn't get any screws with those. And this little baby should go in here. Should go in here. Oh. Should go in here. Should go in here, just like that. Yeah. Something like that. Yeah, that broke something. But it's better. So I gotta screw this down. Got the plate for that. I don't know how that goes in now. I gotta take that apart. So I have the plate for inside here for the shifting, because this is a, so 1970 Chevelle would originally came with either a 4-speed manual transmission. I think you can get 3 on, maybe 3 on the tree in 70. I think probably a 2-speed power glide and a turbo 400 or turbo 350, which we all know, unless you've been living under a rock, is a 3-speed automatic. I have a 700 R4, which would have never came in this car because they didn't have them in 70. So the shift plate is different for like showing where your gears are. So I'm gonna go grab that. I think there's a light that goes in there. There should be anyway. So I probably gotta pull this apart and put a light in there, but I'm not gonna do that now because my lights, I don't drive this thing at night because my lights still don't work. I gotta get that relay thing for my headlights. Oh, that looks like it's broke. Did it break? Well, part of it did anyway. So this is what I'm talking about. It's got all the gears on it. So I got park, reverse, neutral, overdrive, 3, 1, 2. Because that's how my gear shift is now. So that's got to go in here. So, all right, well, I got it in. It's not perfect, but neither is this car, so good enough for me for now. Because when I actually redo the car or whatever, like I said, I'm gonna hire someone to do the interior and remount this the correct way and clean all this shit up. Because it's a real pain in the ass doing it yourself, especially when you monkey grip everything and break it, because it's all plastic stuff. I'm not good with that. All right, so yeah, we'll leave you at that for now. Stay tuned. Alright, so I left it off last night. Now I got the thing mounted. So this isn't all done yet. I just kind of want to show you what I've done. So, you gotta make sure these rubbers are mounted in the right spot here, because this is what slides on the gear shift here in this section. They also send in this kit, so you got an inner, the inside, the gear shift rubbers, gaskets, I guess you would call, and they also send the outside ones you gotta mount in there. They're kind of a pain in the ass to get in, but I got them in. Only thing is, this side rubs really hard because I think I have this thing all tweaked a little bit. Anyway, yeah, it's tweaked. I still got a mount up here, so I think I could probably toot that over a little. I don't know. We might just leave it for now. It's pretty decent how it is. That's the only problem, is getting the parks a little rough. So we'll have to do some adjusting on this. Yeah, it's just gonna tear that thing. I might take that out for now. So make sure you get this thing straight. I didn't. No, I didn't. So there's a couple of screws in here. You gotta. I just kind of tapped them with a little drill bit and then screwed them in. Phillips head screws. It's a pain. It'd be a lot easier if I did it on my bench. So note to self: do it on the bench before you put it in here. These outer ones. So I'm gonna take those out, at least one side for now, and put this in. And I'll leave this in the little compartment here. Be interesting to see how close the seat is on that side. Because I think I have it just tweaked just a little bit, or that way. It needs to go this way. But if I keep rubbing that on there, it's just going to destroy that. So it fits in there without it. So I'm going to take that out right now. And then I'm going to get the rest of it mounted down. So it's got a little metal bracket that mounts to this, and then the rubber gasket part that mounts on top of that. But yeah, now I can move it. So we'll throw that all back together. I'll leave this stuff inside here because you know that goes with that. Pop you back down there. I also didn't secure the front. There's some screws that go to the. You got to run some what do you call it? Sheet metal screws or whatever down into there. There's that bracket up here on the console that will secure that down, but this is gonna have to come in and out a couple times when I get the interior finalized, but this will make it look a lot better for now anyway. Here. Just like that. Now they sent these screws. They're machine screws. They're not anything that's going to go into plastic. Just don't make no sense. There's only 4 of them. I need 6. So I have an assortment of screws here. See if we can figure out one that'll work. Like that. Is it even long enough? Sure. Just like that. Even looks good. I got an assortment of screws here. You probably can't see it. Which ones are you? Which ones are you? They're 8 by half. Don't know what that means. But they'll work, and they're shiny. Don't use an impact on these, because you're just going into plastic. Just like that. It's good. Don't over tighten it, because it'll strip it right out. All right, now I got to figure out how to mount the cover here. yeah, I'm gonna have somebody professionally install that. Well, I'm gonna have the interior professionally done. I'm just gonna take it to somebody. This is gonna be a ways down the road. I'll probably have them do that when they do the body work too and stuff. And like I said, it's gonna be a ways down the road. Because right now, I'm just planning on enjoying the car and driving it and getting some miles on the motor and trans, and keep the maintenance up. So, alright, I'm gonna figure this out and then go from there. Alright guys, thanks for watching the video. I'll show you real quick. I don't think I got it in there where it actually got done, but I'll show you how she looks. Got the seats back in, obviously. This one got that bolt taken care of on the front because that was busted off. That one I got to redo on the other side. It's that one right there. But yeah, looks good. You can see the shift plate from ShiftWorks. It's got the overdrive in there because this is a 700 R4. And yeah. Screws are kind of a pain in the ass trying to figure out. I broke things off in here. It's fine. It's there. One thing I got to finish with it. It's just temporary. I don't know if you can't see that, but the white bracket down there, not bracket, but the mount. I got to finish that. Don't mind the hairdo. Just got done swimming, so sunscreen and chlorine. It's all up in my salad. So yeah, there you have it. Got the center console done. It's gonna be kind of a rough month, so probably not many videos coming out. I'm gonna keep doing some work on some stuff when I can, but like I said, birthdays and Mother's Day and Memorial Day, and we just went out fishing today. Caught some pretty good bluegills. Everything's running good with the boat. Comment if you want to see what my boat is. It's a pretty sweet fishing boat. And I'm doing some work on that too, doing some upgrades. We just picked that up last fall because I sold my other fishing boat last spring. Guys, if you're into the boats and motorcycles and cars and whatever, boats, sell them in the springtime because everybody's looking to get a boat and they're going to pay good price for it. If you want to buy a boat, buy it in the fall because that's when people are trying to offload them. Same thing with a motorcycle. Same thing with, well, up in Wisconsin, same thing with freaking cars because we store cars in the wintertime. So it's a good way to look at it. So piece of advice from old Perkins Garage here. But like I said, I'm gonna be working on stuff. I'm probably not gonna get much content out this month. If you want content, go to Cletus McFarland. He's got Month of Freedom. You know, every day he's putting something out. But yeah, next month I'll be throwing some more videos on. So like, subscribe, share, do all that fun stuff. Let me know if you want to see anything about the boat. I'll be fishing this year. I've already had it out like 3 times, which is kind of rare for Wisconsin with the weather. But all right, we'll see you later.